May God help we, so that we go put the interest of Sierra Leone above the things them we go make Salone no go before. Today, na the 4th day of October 2021. For we go Albert Academy, we go say na the 117th anniversary. Esekwamwideri. That's good though. We suppose for the live right now on YouTube. But we self they observe, like if I say, we not get the notification, we for sure we like say we did live day. And then they make will be so the above say Facebook come on, so we will get we self the correct way. So let's see if we're there now. For the live, yes, we are. Yes, we did live. We don't see. Okay, good. We did live on YouTube. So if you want to join the conversation, the chat is open on YouTube. Go on YouTube, and you go able for join with day. We did live on YouTube. You don't see them because just now, if they make one kind kalo. You know, say technology business. Just know the last day we did live on YouTube. We'll come for go live. Everything don't change. You know, Talek again. So just comment Ibrahim, Abdul Rahman, Fofana, and Usfen Kamara. I see we all the na YouTube. Agnes K. Kamanda. Una all welcome. Now inside Koinadugu now one go today. Let we just share the link quick. On a biawi. Quick one. Let we just share the link to Fambulem within Facebook, because we try we best for make we able for go live na Facebook, but unfortunately we were unable. So we just want for share the link to Fambulem. We then on Facebook right now. At least then gonna say we did live, and this not the way for join the conversation. Now give me small time, yeah. Then we can start for Lewi, yes. If you save the Facebook, because Facebook don't come on, help we for share that link today. Because what you make you can't live now. Today. Today Facebook and WhatsApp they down. Now we can use mostly for share. They down, so unfortunately we're not able. But if you know people away, maybe you get them personal numbers, please help with for share, so that then go get the link. We go bring them come on. We go bring them come here. Koinadugu. APC say waiting then they observe by the one them way they tally for them, show like for say, and then they lead. SLPP back say it's like for say, and then they lead. I think the worst job right now for getting Sierra Leone now for say now you now the commissioner for NEC, because look like if I say, easy. Easy day today, easy day tomorrow. There be a small. Yeah? Just small no more. Let's say we want Monday bien. Naimo. I just want for share. Yeah, the link. So people them we supposed for there. So at least I see I'm not to Sanusi don't come inside. Yeah, WhatsApp and Facebook with Instagram, because you know see na Facebook get then 3 app then they all day down. Okay. If you know person, please I don't share the link na Facebook page. Yourself can go copy and help with for share. Okay. We'll begin the game now. Welcome to CIA Network. Hey, today we go live na YouTube. YouTube family unakushe. Today we dey live na ya. Una can get something for say. We be say na after una can listen. Well, today we don't bring an count on because we think do. Usa we can cook. The fireside get problem. Eh? When on Facebook, the fireside get problem. So cow with everything na ya today. Today na all they can cook. Una can get something for say. Today na ya una dey talk am. Yeah? Okay. On Saturday, NEC conducts election. Na Koinadugu. The one election, it go for councillor. The other one, go for district chairperson when I like the mayor. Now, two green party, now then stand. The APC and the SLPP. Well, Saturday, when this election day on, pictures then begin flying on social media where they show one motoka where them born. Okay. Voice note then begin follow these pictures. Some of the voice note they claim say now the SLPP. Another voice note they claim say now the APC. Now they do that. Okay. We be the wait for NEC for pull a press release concerning that motoka. Or if na PPRC, or if na the All Political Parties Association, somebody should say something about waiting happen. Remember, this particular election, not the big one, no. Now for councillor, and district chairperson, but Koinadugu serve na one kind of a stronghold where then two parties are waiting up they no more feel to say then suppose for Olam. I can imagine Usai the commissioner Kone they right now. Where then two parties they claim say according to them people that will be they Usai them be the tally say na then they lead. All right. APC give the young press release yesterday, the 3rd. Let's start with it in the press release say. Yeah? Let's bring and come. Press release by the APC we concern the by-election at Koinadugu district. We happen Saturday, October 2nd, 2021. With 91% of results captured. Now we on Tale Center, APC they lead by over 6,500 votes. Okay. You ready to have the back? With 91%, this time APC they talk. With 91% of results were captured. Now we on Tally Center, APC, they lead by over 65,000 votes. Okay. The tally process, this APC, no can say just on a Tripoli, was disrupted na the NEC district office by UDA. APC they claim say by the SLPP. Then say the tally process, what he make it stop, na SLPP na he can stop him. Because they claim say their own team being able for expose 4 attempts for tamper with and change the figures. APC say SLPP try 4 times for change and tamper with the figures. Remember, the first line where they say then they lead by 6,500 votes. Then say the Salon police not be able for contain them. Salon police, who they wait for now? Because APC they claim say SLPP come outside and they can't, then can bogody. Because what you do, then catch SLPP 4 times, then they try for do yuki. So dabaru business. Then say, una salon police will be don't tell we say, una be on top of the matter. They say le cow, una be tell say le cow una be do na makeni, no bush shaking. But now APC they tell we say, una not be able. Una not be able at all for contain SLPP. Where they can for can. No to me say. In fact, to long me get. You're not going to give me kata for tooth. Then say, because the police not be able, NEC being get for suspend the counting until further notice. Okay. Then say, APC say, they also now then they lead pan the councillor election. They say and then they lead by 96 votes. And then claim say 100% of the result don't be captured already. The APC. At first for the chairman they say na 91%. They say 100% for the councillor. So this is what they are saying. The leadership of this party, the APC, they in constant touch with the chairperson of NEC, Mohamed Kone. I don't know, saying go to sleep. But this are nothing say even at the tip of waiting get for come inside waiting 2023. this not on the tip say first. Yeah. They say they in constant with them. And also not so more. Then they back in constant touch with PPRC. Any attempt for SLPP for thief we vote. Now APC they talk. We then go and use brute force. Will be resisted by the party. Yay! Any attempt by UDA, by SLPP, for can do pau papa we say Koinadugu na the winner, will be resisted by the party. Are we listening to the adjectives being used? Okay. Meanwhile, we the APC, we the urge we members and we supporters them for make them just remain calm and obey the law. Until they don't tell una. Una then you command the way feel to say. Because when they say then go resist by the party, if you say they can see Samura Kamara, or that Ivana Kisoya, or that Usman Fode Yansane, or that Cherry Coco, if you say they can see them before, say would they resist? Alright. Una sidomo. And watch. That resist the. Who that one can before for can resist them. But it look like say the youths of Sierra Leone. Una know the land. They don't tell una na say make the members and the supporters then remain calm and obey the law. Then say the APC say then go update una as to when they receive development from the elections management body. Who that signed this one? Ambassador Dr. Alhaji Usman Fode Hansane, the National Secretary General, APC. All right. That's now yesterday. The APC pulled that press release day. Well, today, the SLPP self say, look there, Wayaba. Una fi say, una de can blackmail we. Now we na one country, one people. Who get the game for una. Now in the SLPP, release this press statement. Then say this press statement na concerning the elections will happen at Koinadugu. Then say Saturday, October 2nd, 2021, the National Electoral Commission be conducted by election na Koinadugu district for waiting for district council chairman and also for councillor. The SLPP and the APC, they say that they're going to the contest for replace the two empty seats them with the Koinadugu. Then SLPP say from the onset, APC go into the contest for replace the two. Wait. Okay, now they're right. Tripoli, just give it in the head. Then say from the onset where APC go into this contest for replacing two empty seats then they come with effort them for disrupt the election. But they meet resistance from the people. We don't embrace development of the SLPP government. And then ready for demonstrate than they na the ballot box. Remember, who that they tell we so? This na SLPP now. I just read for you waiting APC say. Now I read for you waiting SLPP say. SLPP say from when they say that empty seats, they when they say election for happen, APC don't come with some kind of team for unbug the election. They say, but they meet the people them because waiting do the developments where the SLPP don't care go there. Whose development though? Koinadugu. Where SLPP care. Anyway, Tripoli, read for you. They say the APC been get for hire thugs them. And then supporters them be attack and mercilessly beat up a young man and vandalized in front of Leone party where they by the RC school polling station. And the video, where they show the brutality of the APC. They say, no arrest not be made. You remember that video I tell you about? The APC press release not talk nothing about that video there. Waiting and talk about, they say when they be the count, SLPP come for can Ib Dabaru business day. They say the police not be able. Okay, now they continue. The police waiting, the police not be able for contain that day. So you back, then say the police not make any arrest. Then say inside Santi Balia, APC thugs them attack 2 police stations and then burn down electoral materials. 2 polling stations, burn down electoral materials. APC press release not talk nothing about that. This one who they read so now. Now the SLPP on 90 tell about the wire. Then burn down electoral materials. Okay. In Alcalia, a relative fumble of APC councillor aspirant, then catch him with a voter ID. We get different name param. Alright. Another one again. We that press release they will first read, not talk nothing but time. Then say that particular person there with a fumble to the aspirant, then be arrest them and then hand over them to the police. So who that arrest? Now citizens arrest? Because say they arrest and they hand over them to police. When mean say not to police arrest, because police not go arrest they hand over to police. But anyway, maybe na citizens arrest. At Shanghai compound, the police station where they there, APC party members them and then thugs be storm the station and try for disrupt the process. Then say then stop them. Who that stop them? Sierra Leone police. Okay, at least now suicide police do their work as per SLPP press release. So the SLPP treated them as isolated incident. Yeah, SLPP na macho party. Yeah, you get it. That one day they just take and say isolate. No, that's just one off. And still continue for mobilize their supporter for make them come out in numbers and vote. Okay. After the election, and then they gather all the results them, they count from different police station them. The SLPP don't show a clear victory. Yeah. Mame kone. SLPP say na they win back. APC say na they win. Who da win? Clear victory for the party. The opposition then say then go into the usual habits for deceive their own supporter. And then they cry like wolf. Woof, woof. How wolf they cry? Woof, woof. Okay. They say we not even exist safe. Alright. Then say one of the key stakeholders in the district post a photo of himself with a fake election result. Abba. Where he writes na a piece of paper even before the commencement of, even before they begin count the official result. Then say that person there don't write na piece of paper for say that na the result and na APC na then win. All right. On Sunday, once the coalition of voters then they do their work na the community center within a Kabalaton, the APC representative when they begin smell. Yeah, it's how they begin smell the kind of beats where they don't beat them. And at the ballot box, the devastating defeat, the pain within the feel from the ballot box. For the candidates, after 5 hours, whether they cut no more, then begin for raise issues them. Where they say the issues then the way APC they raise clearly. Now for unblock the process. The APC demand the process for stop and ask next for start for count all over again. Par APC them press release, APC tell we say, then say na SLPP na go disrupt because then catch them 4 term where they want change number figures. Then why I say na then catch APC. Yeah. Okay. Then say APC say for start all over again. Now, this is what the SLPP is telling us. Let it be known una yerio for say we no be don talk. We dey talk now to the general public for say the SLPP no go accept any attempt by the APC for force their own will wetin dem want for force am pan we through wetin blackmail. Then say the APC that press release I read for you just now, they try for blackmail them. Blackmail force am pan we. No, I say any agree. Let it be known. They say because the people of Koinadugu, where they were tap day or outside the township self of Kabala, they don't suffer many years of devastation and deprivation na the hands of the APC. Okay. The people they don't talk through the ballot box and then voice who for Yeriam. The SLPP is done in corner. Patiently they wait for neck for make them complete this process without any blackmail by the APC and for the young councillor and the council chairman respectively for take then sit. Yeah. Ain't it there? The young people then for take waiting then sit. Then say now then win the chairman, the district chairman and the councillor. So then just the wait someone now let neck and now say they don't win. So that then go put them people them now the seats. And make them deliver on the much needed development for the people of the district. Oh, okay, make them deliver. That means they not deliver it too. Even though that first sentence been say they don't bring development. Anyway, let's continue. We they appeal to we members them and we supporters them for remain peaceful and the confidence of the victory where we already don't get on Saturday. Hey, members them then say make una chill, una relax. If APC tell the member them for relax, even though they say, then go resist, let us see who go come out for can resist. SLPP they tell the members them for relax. But una relax, bo. Una relax and watch them. But oh yeah, una go relax, una. Better way Facebook be the dong safe today. Because una. Alright, let's continue. They don't tell you now. Say they not already get the victory on Saturday. Then also they call on the Sierra Leone police. They say for make the Sierra Leone police maintain the peace and security of the NEC officials. Yeah. The SLPP. Yeah. Then are the mature and they tell Sierra Leone police there who vote them on a guide them more and the officials them also. And so let them guide them. The NEC officials them, where they Koinadugu in particular, and the district in general. Okay. Our victory cannot be derailed. Alright. Our victory. Then say they don't get the victory done. Or tampered with by a vanquished political party. Voila! APC. According to SLPP, una know they exist. Not to me so. SLPP say, APC, una know they exist. Yeah? They say una only aim now. Now for create mayhem. Una the APC. That's what SLPP is telling us. Long live Sierra Leone. Long live SLPP. One country, one people. Umaru Napoleon Koroma, Secretary General. Alright. Now so then tell we, then to them. Now so then say. Okay? I believe say you expect NEC safe for talk something. Not so. They have to. Yesterday, APC pull Leone. Today, Ali, SLPP, well, claims back say they don't win. APC yesterday, then claims say they don't win. Let me hear waiting next say today. Yeah? What's in next say? Today, the 4th of October, 2021. All hail the Albert Academy. Don't blame you. I'm your mamita. 117. I say come with Derry. Rather to be than to seem. Hey, triple left yonder canaya. Resumption of the election results. The tally process. For Koinadugu district, the chairperson and the councillor for Ward 155 local council by election na Koinadugu district. Okay. This now what NEC they say. The Electoral Commission on Saturday the 2nd of October 2021 be conduct a local council by election for district chairperson and councillor for Ward 115 na Koinadugu district. Then say the tally process of the election results, it be begin fine. And then we begin on Sunday, the 3rd of October 2021. Now the Kabbalah Community Center, McKinney Road, Kabbalah Town. The process was suspended. Listen to the English now, yeah. Because then two fellow, yeah, then two party APC, SLPP. Okay. The process then be suspended as a result of heightened security concerns during this tally of election results process. Heightened political concern. NEC not tell we waiting at that heightened political concern. I don't know if they're trying to be waiting officious or then they try for call everything down or waiting and they try for do safe. But then say security concern will rise up. Now they make for stop. The SLPP outlined several things them. The APC outlined their own. Next say security concern. Political parties, election observers, and the general public would inform una for say the commission go begin for tally the results them back on Tuesday, when tomorrow, the 5th of October, 11 a.m. Now we on NEC office, we commission a national data center within a number 15 industrial estate, Wellington, Freetown. Mba. So they don't come on yonder. Another day again, you be the feel say everything na Makeni Road na Kabbalah. I wish you well. All thing don't kind of Wellington. Tomorrow, then they begin count. Yeah? But these are the people what then they expect. 4 representatives each from APC and SLPP. 4 representatives. Now they want to, we not go on here tomorrow again. They say, oh, go there, they stop we. Now 4 people, oh. Okay. And also, accredited electoral observers them. Accredited media people them. Now then they invite. Now accreditation. I not go and just no. Ooh, no get for goodie because we are not accredited. So now, NEC don't tell we say now only 4 people and they expect from them 2 parties because now they no more now they contest. All right. The commission want for assure all political parties, election observers, and the general public for say in then go conduct the tallying process in a transparent and credible manner, and right after that then go announce the provisional and certified election results. This one come up from NEC, from William Ado Davis, when at the executive secretary. We don't hear them. APC talking on, SLPP talking on, NEC talking on. Waiting you get for say. But for now, let's go to Smantoli. Make we hear waiting and take for this one. Welcome on board, Smantoli. You get the platform, sir.
Hello, AAA, and thanks for having me for Can Talk on the topic regarding NEC, APC, and SLPP, the press release system for Koinadugu election result. We bring some disturbances. We don't listen to you. Both the main political parties, them we contest the election, the APC, as well as the SLPP, they make allegations and counter allegations. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. The rule of thumb is a party go only declare as a winner when NEC don't come out say, Una don't win this election. But if the 2 major political parties, then they disregard that rule, each one they point fingers on the other one and claiming that they don't win elections is unfortunate. AAA, I listen to you very carefully, and you make some good analysis. But let me just start with the key aspect now here. The tension will the see so, and then disturbances here will the see now the byproduct of the lack of strong institutions and independent institutions then. Clearly, these are the byproducts. When the system or society not trust the system, this thing can happen. We expect a strong police, the police for be independent and strong. So also the NEC commissioner, when our major stakeholders there, when it comes to matter of elections in that country. But because people them, they not trust the institutions them, and we all know say the institutions are not independent, now can bring them confusion here. AAA, many times you don't come with Eastern system where we analyze now, yeah, when there is always confusion when it come to the appointment of NEC staff them. Talk about Mohammed Kone, when are the Chief Electoral Commissioner. The appointment was very controversial. Talk about other appointment will take place. Now the Western region, the appointment again was very controversial. So these are some of the consequences then. And we know what the statistics tell we. Say the police, now the most corrupt institution of the country. So you tell me, AAA, if people not trust the police, political parties, they not trust the police. Yeah, individual citizens, they not trust the police. You know, if you say things like this go result to tension, chaos, and anarchy, clearly so it go happen. Listen to the claims and counterclaims, or allegations and counter-allegations of both political parties. You make them quite clear, say APC, then say they don't win 91% of, or then capture about 91% of the votes on their data, which should say, you know, they don't lead by 6.5 thousand or 6,500. Yeah? Where clearly should say, because when you think about the population of Koinadugu, if a political party say they don't get 91% of, you know, so that means say they don't win that election day. In terms of the district council chairman. And then they talk about the councillor, where they say 96 votes. They don't lead by almost, because almost all, I think 100% of the votes were already counted. So meaning they don't win both seats in terms of the election. AAA, first of all, you know, I must commend the actions of the NEC in this respect for some form of, because they're able to manage, for cool the situation. Clearly, don't listen to both political parties. The situation been done, result to violence and malpractice. We don't they go on. We don't know who are and who are involved in that sort of malpractice, because each one claiming to be the innocent, while the other one they claim, you know, counter claims. So what am I saying here? The NEC commission, the NEC, for the fact that they understand, say this situation will lead to a very serious problem if we not stop them, so then stop them. So for that, I must commend them for that. Yeah. And AAA, another key test case for NEC. Since Mohamed Kone came to power, we know say, one other challenging elections where it be hold when a constituency 110, we all been commend them for some form of professionalism and independence. Because that election again, we all know say it been get high tension where they manage for actually control that elections day with the one that we deserve win, then we win them. Yeah? So this is another test case. Another test case. What's how we get for see what get for be the outcome. Yeah? So it look like elections in Salon now is a matter of do and die affair. Clearly, AAA. You talk on. When you think about this is just a by-election. Yeah? One seat for the district council, chairman, and the other one for the councillor. They see the two political parties them now. They one fight against each other or almost result to some serious chaos. It worrisome. When we think about what thing for come next in 2023, we know, say, elections like this, it get your own implications. We know, say, it get your own implications in the sense that then no say, one of the implications is that anyone will win that particular seat now, especially closer to the time of elections, will likely be the winner for the next big election in terms of those positions them, where are the district council chairperson as well as that of the councillor. Yeah, it get that implication. So everybody they try for muscle, for make sure say they capture that seat so that it will give them a stronghold or a stepping stone, if you like, for the big election we get for come. Maybe you go argue on that basis there. But come on, this is not to do and die affair. Where each one, look at the press statement where APC make. It's worrying, very, very worrisome. They end up the press release by saying any attempt for stealing vote by SLPP using, brute force will be resisted by the party. Brute force will be resisted. That's a very bold conclusion. And when you listen back to the conclusion we SLPP make, it's not encouraging. Yeah? It's not encouraging. Because, as I said clearly, AAA, the only institution we get the mandate for declare somebody or a party as a winner in a NEC. So, the practice for come out, you say you're a winner, you get the propensity for create chaos. Yeah? You get the recipe for create chaos. Now the very practice way both political parties and the practice. Yeah? The conclusion where SLPP make is rather unfortunate in the sense that then say they want let the public know say, SLPP no go accept any attempt, a little bit soft with the language, any attempt by the APC for force its will through blackmail on the people of the Koinadugu district, where they say they don't suffer years of deprivation from the APC regime. While I don't feel say there is a need for let SLPP mention that, because if we don't say we don't do no work, we left the people them, let them exercise their rights. Now the ballot box, let them decide. But make no mistake, listeners, them. This all boils down to the fact that politics now an attractive venture, a profitable venture for people in us alone. Yeah? Due to corruption, thievery, these are all the consequences then. Yeah? Don't say when I become who come to power, the distribution of power, the sharing of jobs is based on political parties, regional, on region, ethnicity. These are all the consequences then. So it's like a do and die affair. These are the consequences. And believe me, AAA, you listen to the NEC press release. Very professional in their approach. But I'm really disappointed with the police. Very, very disappointed with the police. Yeah? We all know, say, from history. I'm not saying in this case because it's difficult for us to make assumptions on that. But what am I saying here? Yeah? The police need for be proactive. They need for step up the game. Because if if they are really independent and step up to the task, and obviously some of them violence and then tension, how would they see them? But because they are not independent, they don't get respect, they don't get integrity, they are not credible when they perform their functions. Now make people and they take the laws in their own hands. Trust me. Yeah? Because most of what they happen, the police thinking then hear all they happen in the presence of the police. But because they are biased, they are not independent, they are not credible. And we the people will not trust them. The society not trust them. So consequently, people have to take the law in their own hands. And for most of the time, then they see the way they do them here, then they ignore them. They know they treat the system fairly. They know they treat people unfairly. Because if Usain they treat people unfairly, to be honest with you, most of them chaos here, then they minimize them. Yeah? Because for me, at this point in time, it's difficult for blame NEC. Yeah? But why am I blaming? I'm not blaming NEC. It's just that the manner in which we young government them. I mean, when I say government, both previous government as well as the current government, the manner in which then they appoint people and other institutions there. Yeah? Is unfortunate. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But most of the time, then they ignore what in the law say, then go about doing things them where them feel say it suits them for that moment there. But tell me, AAA, who say, no, the system, will they trust the system? Will they trust the institutions them? It's very difficult for low-grade institutions here. And one more thing where you point out, before they left, where I feel say very important for all we talk to you them. Yeah? Statement like this, I think you mentioned that, AAA. Very, very exceptional point you make. Say, APC then say, any attempt to steal their vote by SLPP using brute force will be resisted by the party. But most of the time, who don't need to lead this resistance? Not the youth. Not that they put before. The one who they write them big English here, when the time come, they see them. And the youth them. Give them drugs, push them before. Go fetch. Yeah? We've seen all the videos that way they come out from the scene. Yeah? This is why, man like Emerson, they say coconut aid. Now, yeah, the coconut aid day. Right now, when they in hunger, suffering at the country, day in and day out. When I say this one, but both political parties are the same. SLPP, APC, they're all the same. Not allow them people here for using them for their own selfish interest. Anyone will go under this one at the same thing, they may ignore the youth them, and pursue their own selfish interest. Then una they go kill una self with una coconut aid for go fetch for them. When they assume power, then they forget about una. This is not complete coconut aid. Complete coconut aid. And they warn the youth them. And they advise una. Be careful. Don't kill yourself for politicians. Most of them politicians here, them picking and they are abroad. They know they even attempt, ask them, let them cow them picking them. They know they do that. So we appeal to the youth then. Yeah? As next election they come closer, we don't begin see the smoke. We don't begin see what in the next election they bring come. Where each party, they make counter claims and ready for resist. Yeah? This na the thing way with the forecast for the next election. We not they pray for that. We not they hope for that. But this is a warning for una the youth then. Yeah? And the final point I want to make Triple A before they left here is this. Politics is not a do and die affair. Yeah? It's unfortunate that the two political parties that we don't disappoint in this country, now they only appear at any election. Yeah. I think say for try for encourage other political parties them for they participate so that it will widen, broaden the democratization process. Because two political parties, yeah, then they already lead to tension. Yeah, they bring a recipe to chaos. I don't say it all boils down to finance. Some of them small party are, they're not getting finance for contesting small election. Yeah. But if they take part, it makes a lot of difference. One, it widen the gap. Yeah, it close the gap, making sure that the election become more democratic. Yeah, and then you go reduce the tension. Yeah, where would it say? Although tension will there, but at least the involvement of 2-3 other parties them go minimize the level of tension. I will argue. So I will stop here. I'll give chance to my fellow panelists them, and thank you very much, Triple A, and thanks to everybody who is listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Usman Tole.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, yes, sir. If you just join we, Koinadugu now they discuss. APC say na they win, SLPP say na they win. Make we come with doctor, make we hear waiting to get for we. Welcome on board Dr. Isatuka Kejalo. You get the platform.
Yes, hi. Good evening, everybody. Good morning to many others. And welcome all the viewers and the listeners, them, whether or not through the radio platform on YouTube. First, and also thank you to Usman Toli and to you also for the presentation as to which we deal with today. I think this whole thing, let's be real, Lord be factual as to waiting don't begin so. Now something where the neck really need for start for begin to put strategies them in place for make we go prevent chaos for happen we come 2023. So then get a lot of work for do. So I think say this now so many things them already then go don't see for make them go use anything there. So for make them do the right things and for prevent chaos. Now Sierra Leone we come to election. Just pan election like this, we already they see how people then they behave, and in the sadness or the bitter part of this whole thing, how me see 'em, I don't feel say some of we politicians them matured enough for rule we or for govern we. Because for let you go rule your country and let each time we election happen, they feel say, okay, you know what? Now me don't lose, you know what? That's fine. There's gonna be a next time. I will able for work with this person, bring me on agenda, try for see how myself go help and contribute to the nation in development, for bring change now the country. But just with the election result, we already see that creates so much tension now the country and try for make we youth man them where not they listen. Hopefully they will listen based on within the different political parties. Then they tell them for make them not go try for cause any chaos because you know what, then can forget say not so that them now them bread and butter when are the issue in Sierra Leone. But I bring maturity into this because certain political, positions and you have to be at certain age. We all know that. In the United States, you have to be 35 to be a president, you have to be 25 to be a representative. And I hope say with if we self get some of them guidelines there so people then where they actually run for political office, not they act in this way where would they see right now. And the last time I'm sure we all see how them behave inside the parliament, like some teenagers them. We not get no manners, we not get no respect for the people of Sierra Leone because what in them display was inappropriate, was immature, was uncalled for. And already we see that with the political elections them. For make you really do politics, I believe say one thing Sierra Leoneans them or the one that way they into politics need for land, for make you go really bring change to your country in development, if for land for accept, would I win an election, embrace the fact, say, okay, fine, I not win, but I will work with this person, bring me on genuine ideas them across the table so that we will work together as one nation, one, people, where they serve the green, white, and blue and forget, say, I didn't red, I didn't green, or I didn't whatever color you want to be in, and what I see, then they fet, then they really practice politics with bitterness. And that fact they now the problem what they face in Sierra Leone, because if you not going to accept the other Salon person as your own brother, just because it is into a different political party. So because of that, even when you know something, what thing they do it wrong, they speak up, they come up with brilliant ideas them for let the country grow. It's just sad. And you know what? Both political parties that will get right now in our country need for go sit down and ask themselves, are they doing our country justice? Because I don't feel say that they do with country justice. What you see that they do, then just they try for destroy we, and even they affect the new generations them where they come up, where it be saying that then therefore be the leaders them for tomorrow. This not to an example, not to the example one for let them set, then for set an example where people then will embrace, where it be say will bring change, for this new one them where they come, then will not say they don't lay the foundation, but the foundation where then they lay right now, AAA, and everybody where they listen. Now, for say, what they do politics, we for create enmity. In that way, then we go show say that we are the strongest person. If you want for sure say you are the strongest person, in politics. Now forgo voice and create policies them, put things them in place. We go benefit we nation, where it can to infrastructure, where it can to development, where it can to healthcare, where it can to sanitation, where it can to all the basic human things them what would they call out for day in, day out. So let them put that at the back of their mind, and with that way, then we're able to help Sierra Leone for La Salon grow and move forward. I think we don't tire with this back and forth with this political election or then to there. But Salon people there, we will always listen. Hopefully, when you get the opportunity, see this vote. Come 2023, not make anybody blindfold you. You already don't see what they go through in just, all these years, right? And this is even the worst one again what they deal with. When they try for take sides here, we just they see where they vote, where go make that decision. Come 2023, make sure see it speak for you. Make sure see it answer the questions that we get within you or what you expect from you leaders them. If that person there, say they're not going to do that for you. Not going to street, they go dance. Not going to street, they go campaign. Because if you do that, they give them more zeal for let them go and become more greedy and become more, selfish and not be helpful to the nation in development. So with that, I go for Lefana and hope Sierra Leoneans them will go learn, we will work together so that them party there so they not go blindfold we for make we not go see waiting at the truth, waiting at the facts, waiting at the realistic things where they go on, because then they think in a practical way for put strategies them in place we go help Salon for go before. Thank you very much and have a good night.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you. Yeah. That now, Dr. Aissatou Kakejalo in your submission for today. Make a come with us friend. Make we hear waiting us friend get for we today. Welcome on board, us friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for giving me the platform. And thanks for the effort we will do for switching over to YouTube despite the technical breakdown and the other platforms. And thanks to Dr. and Mr. Usman Tole and to all of the one that we did with we are this time of the day, the night, or the morning, wherever you find yourself. This issue in Salon regarding, I think, waiting they go on, now a kind of political strategy where people then they use for win elections, where it can always overpower the authorities, them where they who foresee that then they ref or look in charge or terms of coordinate in terms of let things then go well. In other words, the one the way they look over things or overseers in terms of election, not in the parliament as I say, but the point here and at like neck. And then you get the government, we get bill, you get acts, we they look to them till they are. But the one that we're responsible and give the mandates, that the National Electoral Commission. So you find out the politicians they can always get a strategy how they be able for win elections. And they can get different strategies, they can count different method. You see, so when the method that they can introduce, all man they get a different way. But sometimes you can find out, say, it can start up from the campaign process where you find out even say the campaign, most of them can get a concrete idea of how they campaign. You see that part of the concrete idea, first of all, how they be able to get the votes. You see, even when the election don't come, when you see the statements where SLPP make, APC they make, you see some people they say, well, inside they don't develop, and then at some point during that paragraph, they see the statement to change a little bit again, and then change it to another part and say, well, we don't plan for go do this. So you begin to get contradictory statements. So, but all the one they come to these methods where they don't get based on a way they don't take this that the pattern they will we don't inherit, but unknowingly would they put them up. In other words, not that they say they don't know about them, they know about them, they don't learn now, but because that is how they see it, that's what the process get for day. Then they ignore first of all the law, then they ignore first of all and the recommendations and we outside body like the European Union they don't put, then they ignore certain people like the National Electoral Watch, when are the new, they see say now they look now to the force within the ground, which are the public in terms of this, the politicians and the public, and then the police, and then at the other side, and then you get the media what we talk about on the other side, where the press. So then you get the CSO, and where sometimes they can be back together with the press, they can do that type of politics. You see all mankind in your own story for them will tell you what don't happen at the ground, and based on that one way the politicians don't go try us for let we go build we own way for seeing so we go about election, and so we campaign, and some of them that concrete foundation, like I don't give an example, the statement they don't bring similar one that they can tell the people in back saying so it will be, and so we go do, or na so they not be do for now, they begin to bring all sort of statements for them go able for defeat the other. But during this process, you can find out see true things and things that when a reality, we actually the real things that when a development. So most of the time, then they tune around this, the strategies there around this area of development. So you can find out, say, unknowingly, when they don't kind of power, then go they think now say the politics that in the area where an accumulation of quick wealth and security, then an area where they get authority. But the area now where it be saying that the area where for go south they will forget. And so when they come with that campaign, the campaign is not a concrete on the way we are able for put and say now this and this will they follow. Now so and so will they follow. All then they tell you will they build bridge there, yay, will they make there, hey. So you see all those kind of things. When even politicians don't go, they say, well, we go make Ryan and so. You see, they make like a musical show. And sometimes then they find a way where then they able for win the politicians. But that's the one side. Then the other side, now the duties now of those who are going to find how they will diffuse their strategies there and make them real to the citizens. But most of the time, the outside world, like the European Union, will not say that we don't launch this area where they will able to get a kind of equality and inclusion. And mostly they talk about the gender empowering. So then therefore say how then things are good be. But then we don't even make a kind of recommendation. We then give 29 recommendation in 2019. So they get a recommendation where they don't give, where then we don't kind of then launch and get over 800,000, where then we don't give euros towards this project through National Electoral and Election Watch. So then they find out, and they begin to put that structure, begin to engage the elders there, begin to go, and they go, they find out what are the faults, what are the things that they bring there at the table. In fact, fast forward, we see all the recommendations in past then recently and go hold now, see, well, we'll try put them here, we'll put like a bill or guidelines now. The whole list meeting, I will see them hold for almost 2 or 3 days. So they come with a commission, all man come with your idea, all man come with the idea. They identify back the first one for say the way the EU say the money for available, the first of all for let the infrastructure, I mean anything will involve in terms of bringing up election for go that money for try available in time before the election. They put all the recommendation there. They try to look back the equality, but the equality now they find out say neck they try for portray. More than the one way that they try to see that this will be able for way we will stop violence. The violence then look and say that because they don't include the disabled, and they will not include the woman them. So you find out say when you look at the last tweets of NEC, what they put from Saturday and Sunday, they begin to show pictures only of women them and disabled people who don't include now the party, I mean now the election process. Because now the side that one they will then look see now it will be a bit more easy for them to represent because it go easy for talk to somebody, get allowance and get the open door for let it go come. But the behavioral pattern who can lead the politicians for make them people they not behave them in the other election. Now in the difficult one, they not even show any clip about them. I don't see them get for put a tweet of people in the photo, but all they get them put na the tweet page is that thing they were analyzed for say now that then they do. Because 2 days ago now, you see back EU back with they try for do. They try for put the power of woman the inclusiveness. They get that equality governance in terms of inclusiveness. But all that one day, they ask if the European Union Are they looking at the foundation or the bottom line where they bring all the things they have for say, we get for go to the citizens that we look waiting at the thing, or would they get a recommendation there, but we know they make sure say the recommendation here we put a power upon them. But it can't be said that they always tell me say they know they tell me what they for do, then they recommend what you una get for do. But when you look at the lose of the money where they can waste in there, well now they don't rehearse, they don't train, they don't go there and camp, they don't do all kind of things. This is part of the rehearsals of the practicals now of the rehearsals they don't do. Out from 2018, they don't do them, it don't come out this way. Waiting they get for do, we will question that one day. Waiting that go do where people are back don't claim say, well, we don't find out somebody there where they count the election, and we don't find out say then area people they don't recommend they're not one person we know they and then part of them for can't look after them, then believe themselves, and then they peaceful, they allow themselves. So then begin to solve the issue there. But again, the one that we not go bring, they say, well, we suspect this about 4 incidents, APC claims say they don't catch up, they don't read. But that fact there, you go all and say it all small water, or then they say then they suspend that person there. So we find out say somebody not suspended. So already we know say somebody not suspended, already we know say there is a claim say the counting, then they try for change them. So APC they try for saying like this, then when they find out say there is physical assault, wounded at the place, how it come about, what make that person able behave that moment today, and how they deal with them, we know say that fact na in the thing all day. Then when they know say back next years, then get woman the way they don't bring and disable they don't include them. But when you look at all the facts there, you look waiting at the power we get inside this thing. Waiting the police then get power inside this thing. There a bill where say when they catch you from election rigging, therefore then go put a fine towards that, or they find you and will suspend you instead of they arrest you. But so you get a fact they are way there at the table. But until you go able to forget behind and half will know what is the truth, that means we're not able to forget a kind of a system wherein the people that know say will not get camera, will not get CCTV thing, will not get a portrayal, will not get even a kind of the press who will say then go carry up this thing to the thing wherein they message that and go use them when are EU instead of them go just extract news that the media and the seen at their page when they just extract outside and talk about them what would they go do with the woman them. That is the one they extract when they put at their page. So you will stay about 2 minutes. You know they see the extraction of these things for say now they think that they get for you see the campaign so we will make people understand say this is what we don't want. If we spend money for anything there, I don't think they will not want. We don't can't waste money. We don't waste time for 2 years in 800,000 euro in we're not able to see an outcome. What if the election come? So then therefore go back and they draw a line. Then therefore try to prove some of the laws then for say that is a law where we will try for put say when you as a party, when we find out this, we will put the infrastructure, we will be able to get this evidence, we will be able to make the evidence that they will not know say that anything they are there. Because if we just go show now waiting for do, we expect to now as a democratic government, as a kind of the people that civilized, we will go act in a way where in this thing, I don't know they are put. But if you want for put, if they know they want people they want to act on them, they don't tell them for do them. Then the one they will they get for no, they don't go tell them it. They just they wait for while this thing they go. So you find out in the timeline of events, it can come where the government they get for you know, see that thing they are they busy, it they affect them. Tomorrow it will be centralizing people no go win. Then they can affect them. You tell them before don't win because if they'll say them for don't win because of they before don't put strategies in place where the security they all man know what they do. So then go face this and the line. Let me look about the violence. The violence they say it repeated and therefore know why is the violence waiting the lead to the violence. The citizens then get their behavior day because not to all man people like come over all people that will sit at the queue because the Twitter page of the internet you go see them when they queue and they go they're not even but at some police station. But they find out, say, where security is not beef, the duty of the police for don't secure, say, that anything they are, that money they way neck go, where you go, say, well, we they try for let them money I go day. We go try for let una get the infrastructure, or let una get the method they want to go able for deal with this thing in place. But if we just say, now that in principle, with the type of pattern we get, based on with style, now that one day people that we don't take, like Marcela Samba don't go take, other
people they don't go take. If you man, and Fatoma, all those kind of people, and then we don't they go. Other different guys and they go there so they don't go move, they go find out the people them. There is even a guy in name, I don't know, and Bobby son I will bring. I don't go make a documentary before. You bring all the documentary there. But when you look, the truth behind this is that the people are trying to help. But somebody like Muller, because I ended in one of the EU rep, is doing his job because this is what he has in his table. For saying I don't think I go for succeed and pay. You don't teach the people how to do. You know, you go step by step. But I know they try for let go see the thing you know work. Then I point finger and say you know work. Are they against them? This is not what we expect from the make. You therefore send those Twitter because when you say you dey point the job. Because if you are 3 years and saying for work class and you then go say, well, let our job they close, we'll not go spend money for nothing. So you find out see there is a line where in the securing job, there is a line where they bring the job, they put in program, which is quite good because they are trying to help us. But it's a duty now. Now when they try for no beyond say this is what this year's people on the count for they see. For no what we now with man now individuals then where they just they can't serve an organization. Now job in they do. But again they try for do them so that when they put the Twitter, the EU will say that man is doing his job. You will see some friends, people that bridge they see the tweets, anything when they do the tweet. For to say he wants accountability. Because tomorrow when you go, they go for show. So now your method for keeping record. So we say go for try land say, when this ransom will help we, so that we will get security when election come. If we go for get a number of kind of police, but you will find out say when the number come, they're not go able to. It's gonna be a long-term process in terms of payments. When they say salary, you go say, oh, we add more police there. Now payment, we a continuous process. So that tomorrow then go tire. Then they will not able to get that GDP will cover that one day, so get that money they follow will put in terms of the income will get follow they pay the police there the number. So you find out as a fraction of government will say, we're not trying to meet this side here. Now we on duty this, why are they count this? So you get a line where you get for placing these are all the area will stop all that thing they are wearing. People that will count strategy for can re-election. People that get strategies for win election. All man they count your idea. And all man they count your idea because they no go ever say like this. They all they come with political strategy statements. And those statements you can find out and then they use all sort of adjectives for describe situation. When they will make up where they will confuse you, the person will not able to stand firm because you they follow up on something where because of sometimes now you family now you friend and now your friend there is the stalwart and but that stalwart they are not the person where they get the main source from the party and then you and your friend when like it's done a ghetto or now go sit down a classroom or now go sit down a market or now they go na areas where they meet now then now you go see me paddy when I'm a paddy and no go make una me friend na positive. You see, but the friend, the enemy of a friend, now the enemy back. So when you become an enemy of a friend, well, you not even try for build friendship with that person for knowing character, but just because he's your friend. So in that system, they go on and on and on. Where I believe say God will able to try help the leaders then look into how they go try their strategies there for say let them get things that wouldn't punish people like that man who don't die that county if they suspect how they get the evidence, they punish them. The people then go fear. They look will just say and let find them come. So all these kind of they put them waiting if the numbers they need for certain things that they put them. The but now the laws they more and educating the masses waiting at their duty. Not to win election kind of what they don't go infuse them brain say will they win. Thank you very much for giving me the platform and let God continue for help me. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. We want to say thanks to Usman Tholi, Dr. Isatoka Kijalo, and Usfriend for their submission today. You will listen, now you in turn now. Today, we can with this cook na YouTube. Now Facebook will bland cook. But until we all know the issue with Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram, it be crash, it be day down today. Now make we can cook na ya. Maybe Yusuf get something for say about this topic we discussed today. The phone lines them open now. Looking at the green section, you go see the numbers, then they scroll the way for call. If you been say we don't do a good job, then in the next 5 minutes we go end the program. But if you want for call on WhatsApp, this is the WhatsApp number 232-78-990-991. WhatsApp 232-78-990-991. You can call direct. Either you call on the United States number or you call on the United Kingdom number. You can call United States 1-646-610-3107. Or you can call United Kingdom 44-739-803-0402. The phone line's open now. Like I said, if we don't do a good job, then in the next 5 minutes, the lines them close. APC say, na they win Koinadugu elections. Then say, the councillor 100% don't count down. Now they win. They win by 96. Then they lead. Done. The SLPP back say, then don't win. Look how this caller. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and who the call from, please.
This is Mr. Silla, call from Maryland.
Yes, Mr. Silla. You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, Africa election, this is the reason why make people in the Fed they kill themselves because results not come out. Then they say, then they don't claim say you don't win. In Europe or America, it's like even if you be safe, you understand. People can get that knowledge say that's not Christmas because results not come out itself. But in Africa, they work with people. I know go say I know cost them, you understand. But we know they think, we know the reason, you understand. We see them say na this. Before we sit down, let we analyze something, na first get for come up behind it. And I agree with what Doctor said, you understand. Then people here, then they create havoc for the poor people. And now for the beginning, sensitize with people. Even though you don't really sensitize them about election. Just imagine this not to presidential election safe. Now just for how you call it, townmanship or councillor, compared to big election, and the one can begin book them back there. So I mean, we need for begin standby now, for sensitize with people and say, dear, we will not go before and for go begin eat bush. Not to the term this. Now we remember, but any post where they can be phone for say when I can vote for me, when I ask her what you don't do for me, what you don't do in the community, what you can ask for, what you feel say they can do for we now will go listen to you because you don't like our way before. I mean, they question and then for race for them people, the politicians here. I mean, this election, election will pass. So I mean, now just a beginning of the smoke first. Now they smoke this, if people want begin raise high tension for the smoke, what in the fire now go bring can? So me, I want we talk more, but how for sensitize to people, but this coming election, even in 2023, but I think for the put on this program more often, for let us continue for the sensitize with people, because of then two parties here, then two people here. They kill innocent people. Then they push we picking there, we border there. What they don't picking there, just like how we Mr. Usman told you or the other one talk, they don't picking there. So they know they come or they can't lead the line. They know they can. They go same over there, so they go do bad thing. Look like this time, they don't go. Then they claim say they born or then they say they claim say they born motoka. Then they claim say they go shake both in the court. I mean, that are just the tactics no more. But for we, the tactics they know the work now killing. Now, two they bring ala company tactics and they, go begin bring the tactics and they, where say with people, you understand? We know the reason. We just say instead we just say act upon certain things then. So me, if I get for talk about this here, please, I want to keep sensitizing we youth them, especially we youth them about this coming election. Waiting there for ask them politicians where they go for campaign. What you don't do for we? What you don't do now with community? What you don't do for bring certain things kind of we area where they cancel? Let them ask them question and about see what you go say back. Now that no get Triple. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Silla.
You're welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Phone line still open. If you want to be part of the program, you can call. Koinadugu. the two political parties say, na they win. The neck chair. I know I'm in position right now. I know say right now, Fali, who side they? You say, aha. You go get a flashback of waiting be happen with waiting inside 2017, 2018. The kind flashback when Fali go get you go forget say wait to first. Wait. Oh no, not to me the conto. Not to me the conto. Call go begin ketchup. Yeah? Remember how them be pram Fali. I confuse first. Hey, political parties, salon and election. Okay. Well, it look like say we don't do well. So now we go end all thing. Phone lines them now the buzz. And they're not busy. So now we left all thing here. Again, APC say then go resist SLPP. SLPP say they know they sit down, APC can blackmail them for force waiting APC wants per them. But the two parties then say let the supporter then chill. Supporters, please, una chill. Una chill. Me a the big una. Let we see who na APC where the gap for go resist. Let we see who na SLPP where they stop any attempt. Let we see them. The one the way right. Let them Canada, let them show what they capable for do. But youth man, just take a chill pill, do ya? Yeah? And I just hope, say, neck with this way they happen so, we get a way and manner for bringing calm doubt in their work. Then for begin find way for find political party them. Where they come out and declare themselves winner without the official body winner neck declaring the winner. Yes, you able to say you the lead. Maybe with you tally because you get your people them at the tally center, then they send unto una house on our base, say okay, well so and so now this na the count. Yanda now this na the count. This polling station now this na the count. That polling station then now this na the count. That's fine. But for declare yourself a winner without the official body declaring you a winner in Africa, in Sierra Leone, I think say neck for wake up for begin find people them. And not to small one, no. Not too small one. For find them better one. So that in the next time you go behave. You go behave. Because this one right now, with the look no more, we are hopeful. Sierra Leone is a peaceful nation. We don't want anything for bring draw. We don't want that. You know what? It's sad for things like this going on in a country. Now because some people don't invest in Sierra Leone. You don't want to invest in a place also you at the end. Say waiting for happen the next moment. You dey envisage bad thing for happen. Now because you not get investment. Now because you not get people them where you take to heart na salon. Because if you get people them who you really love, you get people them where you feel say you want the best for them. Trust me, you don't want Allah, you don't want dro. You go obey the laws of the land, and we institution them to forget integrity. We institutions then forget integrity. Because also integrity they thrive. I don't think say people and go they come and can build story for themselves. I don't think. People and go they can waiting. Build story. When you build story, then find you. But neck, they left them. All man come, he talk waiting they want talk. Next say heightened security concern. SLPP give you a long list of things that will happen. APC give you their own list. Salon police. Young, me not see waiting and talk. But I believe say the next press briefing, Salon police go tell we. Because the SLPP they claim say arrest not be make, then arrest somebody who they hand over to Salon police. So we're still waiting. Now the waiting game. But since we wait, just chill. Yeah? And we pray say, the one the way vote, make them voice be heard. As long as they vote, let them voice be heard. I don't know what they pray for. Who da no vote, make him voice no talk. Meaning na the ballot box. And when they come and declare Uda na winner, Uda aggrieved, follow the proper process. Follow the process. If you are aggrieved person in any kind of way, follow the proper process. This one about resist, brute force, this and that, a big. We don't see enough in Sierra Leone. That's why you get some people where they use all them things here for just give up on Sierra Leone. But some of us, nah. They give up so. We want the best for our country. So Mike can tell you say, oh nah, they go invest in salon. But salon way, you know like egg. If you see all you know side is scatter. Now all the afaf chamotia they give some people then kind of mot they for able for talk. But salon that kind way they. But you look camping, then kind of situation they make another person feel like say the country is on edge. Say at any time big breeze blow it for them. And that's not what we want for our country. We want a solid country where we know say peaceful, get an atmosphere for invest. Now we did so na Dubai. Say we get Sierra Leone Pavilion. Which would they showcase? Oh, Nayana Salon. Till we meet again tomorrow. Tiki say, tata.